all the more power to these states. The former congressman led the fight against illegal immigration. The House just recently authored the amendment preventing illegals from receiving coverage under the new health care law. He's now running for Georgia governor with the promise to follow in Arizona's footsteps. Very good to have you, sir. You see what's going on in Arizona. You sure you want to bring that to Georgia?
Well, Neil, the problem is real in many states. Georgia is not a border state, but we are ranked number 7 in terms of the number of illegal immigrants in our state. So it's a very real problem. The citizens of our state understand it.
All right, but when you say understand it, they must also understand the way this Arizona thing has come down. Because fairly or not, sir, I mean, there are a number of businesses and trade associations are skipping out on Arizona. A number of cities and states are saying we don't want to do business with Arizona, and it just mushrooms. Do you think that could happen if the same thing were to go down in Georgia?
Well, we certainly hope not, because we believe there are a lot of folks around this country that believe in the rule of law, which is the basic underlying premise on which our entire government is based. And we welcome them because we're a great state for them to come and visit. But really, on a more serious note, I think they have to know that when you see 70% of Arizonians and you see, I think, a like number of Georgians who understand on a day-to-day basis what the problems are. It is costing us hundreds of millions of dollars in our state every year to pay for the cost of illegal immigration. And that is a very real fact.
And it's a very real threat economically in Arizona. You're quite right to point that out. What I'm wondering is whether this talk we're getting of a potential sort of talking point framework on illegal immigration. Harry Reid saying that a way to sort of get the sides together. It sounds like to me the same old, but I'm not really reading the details. But if it is a path to citizenship for whatever it is, the 12 to 18 million illegals suspected of already being here, how do you feel about that?
Well, I do not support amnesty, and I think had we been able to approach the issue of legitimate needs for the agriculture industry and other parts of our economy that are willing to do a good guest worker program with strict rules and compliance requirements, right, we would have gotten bipartisan support for that. But every time that somebody presented something in this area, they always want to tack on amnesty. I think that is the death knell for any reform bill on immigration.
Do you really, I mean, that it's a non-starter from there, sir? You got all these millions here, and the argument is, well, you can't send them all back. But do you think you can?
Well, I'm not sure that you can send them back. I do think there is a point that my friend Louis Gohmert just made, is that we should not reward those who simply have been willing to violate the law and break in line. We've got to figure out a better way of doing that.
There might be millions of those type, right?
Well, there might be, but you know, they got here illegally. Okay. If we offer them the opportunity to go to their home country and apply in a legal fashion, I think that's a more appropriate way of doing it.
Sir, thank you very much. We'll be watching your race closely.
Thank you. Thank you.